on the first go. We are live, and I'm hoping it's coming through. I'm just looking at my PC screen, the other one, where I've got the stream on the background, and it still says waiting.
Yeah, I refreshed and we do not have liftoff yet.
Oh no, we've got liftoff. We've got liftoff. Hello.
Oh, fantastic.
Prime guy, I don't need to hear about your dick.
Oh no. Oh, well, we're live now, so I'll tell you about it backstage. But hello and welcome to the channel, the second channel, That Crime Guy Live, and it's a freaking Florida Man Friday. Did you miss us, guys? Because we didn't do one last week because apparently I had stuff to do with family. Hope everyone in the chat's doing all right. I can see we've already got 6 people watching. That's fantastic. And as usual, we are joined by our regular guests. Let's see, who shall we nominate first? Horace, you weren't here last week, so why don't you say hello?
I wasn't. No, I was in West England and missing all the fun Florida action.
Yeah,
but luckily there wasn't one. So.
I cannot believe that you sacrificed. Oh, no, that was that was last week, and the week before you weren't even here, were you? I'm getting all my weeks mixed up because I've had very little sleep over the last 2 weeks, and I've only just started to catch up. But yeah, how was West England?
Oh, hilly, glorious. I've seen all these busted up ancient shepherd's huts, and I'm like, I can fix him. I can go full Ted mode there.
Brilliant. And we recently did a stream on Tuesday. I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, that was fun. We started a Lovecraft arc, an HP Lovecraft arc on my channel, and I'm sort of tying it in also with the official Holy Month at the moment. So that's fun as well. We covered there's what else are we going to start with? It's Reanimator. We did Reanimator. It was a hoot.
Yeah, it was a well good film. It was a really good film.
That.
Just like a little. It's just a really good film, just to sort of sit back and just just not think, just switch off and just enjoy. And they're the kind of films I like. And
absolutely.
yeah. And next up, we have our resident meme artist. Well, actually, I say resident. There are 2 of them. Horror of course, is one of them, and so she's back. So hopefully, we'll get some decent artwork tonight. But our other resident meme artist tonight is Denziel. I hope I said your name right this time. How you doing? You all right?
I'm half asleep here, to be honest.
Oh,
I've
good.
not been sleeping properly at all.
Ah, I know that feeling. And how's your Twitch channel going at the moment, mate?
Been going decently, you know. I've recently fallen into an old addiction, that being Fallout 4.
Ooh.
I fell back into that really, really bad addiction, so I've been bashing that shit like nothing else.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, no, I saw you playing it the other night, actually. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to annoy a few people, but I've never played a Fallout game. And I kind of think it is something I should do.
We're all in stunned silence there.
I know.
Not even 2?
I know. No, not even 2. Not even New Vegas. Not even. What was the one that Internet Historian did that video on? Fallout
76.
76.
The horrendous one.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Be glad. Be glad you've not played 76. I've not played 76 yet.
Yeah, I've.
You know what I do? You know what I do want to? I do have a morbid curiosity. I would love to play 76 with a group of friends. I would love to have a day set aside for that.
Yeah. Well, does it cost a lot now? I mean,
no. Today, right now, it is £6.
What? It'd have to be on console though, because I don't know if it's on PC. I'm pretty sure it is. Well, I mean, look, the PC that I use, mate, can barely handle these live streams. So do you honestly think it's gonna scratch that? It probably could handle. No, actually, probably couldn't handle Fallout 76. Not if Internet Historian's video was anything to go by. And then moving swiftly on, we have our new our resident Floridian, no longer a resident, but he does have experience living there. It's Mergoot. How you doing, mate?
Hey guys, doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Just kicking back and waiting for my feet to heal so I can mow my 2-foot-high lawn.
Mate, don't talk about your feet. Some people in here might be like, show feet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, no, no. Nobody wants to see my feet, not after the surgery.
And is there
I don't know, man. There are some specialist sites.
is there is there
Oh
any
Jesus, no.
is there any sort of news that you want to share at all?
Not much.
No.
I just my Twitter. Enjoying the summer so far, although it's 30°C today.
Oh,
Ugh.
no, too hot for me. I always say to my wife, 27's the threshold for me. Anything above that, I start to layers need to start being removed, and yeah, not a pretty sight. Moving on. We actually had him last time, and he was so good I had to bring him back. He was our lady of the last stream, and it's Trig. How you doing, Trig?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I'm doing pretty good.
Good stuff.
Oh,
And how's
you
life?
guys
How's life
talking
been
about?
treating you?
But it's been pretty hectic this week. I've been doing a lot of training for work things.
Okay.
But you guys talking about Fallout? I've been playing Fallout 4 myself recently. I cannot wait for Fallout Fallout London mod.
Oh yeah, that mod that's coming out. Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
And that is a total conversion mod that has basically been done by fans, and I'm absolutely stoked to see that, and I can't wait. So I downloaded it again and went, oh my god, now I'm going to end up playing it again. but if the truth were known, Fallout 2 is best Fallout by a mile.
Craig, are you a member of the Brotherhood of Chads?
I am not actually. No,
Mate, imagine arriving in a new like state in a gigantic fucking military zeppelin and just going, "Have no fear, our intentions are peaceful. Do not resist."
You see, I kind of, on some levels, feel like the Enclave are the unsung heroes in actual fact, and they have the better armor.
I was just gonna say because they've left their nice armor lying around the wasteland in random positions.
They have wonderful armor, and but no, I'm far too much
Fallout
of a
4 gives me
libertarian.
Fallout like resurfaced an old like childhood PTSD for mannequins. Because one of the first TV shows I ever watched was the 2005 reboot of Doctor Who.
Right.
Which made me terrified of shop mannequins when I was a kid.
Trig and I are just sitting here remembering the good old John Pertwee spearhead from space and Revenge of the Autons. Like
I will also say I was having flashbacks of the 80s classic Mannequin and just remembering the good old days when what's her face from Sex and the City was actually an absolute babe.
good times.
So
Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall.
Cattrall, yes.
Again, I'm gonna wind up a few people, no doubt, but I was never really into Doctor Who, but I did watch a few, like a bit of the was it the Christopher Eccleston, and David Tennant series. I thought they were pretty good. But yeah,
well, they were the good ones.
Yeah, well, I started to switch off after Matt Smith and
that's fair. No, I was the same.
But
that
wasn't anything personal towards him. I just at that point I was like, I was kind of satisfied in a way with how it sort of ended with the David.
No,
Tennant
absolutely,
series. And
absolutely,
yeah.
Tom Baker or not at all, quite frankly.
Boomer.
Although Eccleston holds up well, Baker's still tops.
Yeah,
Eccleston holds up so well, like. But he has like the Alec Guinness thing where the actor just doesn't give a shit about the role anymore, which is really sad. And David Tennant is like remembered more. Yeah. But Eccleston's fucking great, and maybe that's just the northerner in me speaking out.
I heard that Tennant was coming back. I heard he was reprising.
Oh yeah, that's the clear sign of them being fucking desperate for views.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna throw this in general. How can you not love that image? That is the Doctor. That is the quintessential Doctor, as far as I'm concerned.
I can understand that. Yeah, I do love him as well. I've not seen enough of him.
It was glorious. It was nicely eccentric. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Right.
Just
Well,
best companions.
was
Sorry,
was
derailing, derailing.
I was going to say was the Doctor Floridian? I think not. So before we start into it, before we go into the stream, just want to say hello to the chat. See Admiral Belzadil, Mima, and Right Honourable Fez are all there. So good evening to you guys. Thank you very much for joining. We're actually on double figures for viewers, 10 viewers. So thank you very much, guys. If you guys are lurking, if you're not commenting, that's all good. Links to each of the guests' channels are in the description, so please do check them out. They do some really good stuff, and it's quite a sort of diverse sort of range of content that you get from there if you're not just into your true crime stuff or a bit more laid back stuff. Also, as this channel isn't monetized, you can't do things like super chats and whatnot, but there is a pinned comment. If you want to support what I do on this and the main channel, you can drop me a Streamlabs tip, which is also in the description. And there's also ways that you can do that as well. Absolutely no obligation at all, but if I don't ask, I don't know. So there we go. But yeah, so let's get the formalities out of the way. If it's the first time you're here, then we have 5 articles. I get the guys to pick between 1 and 5, and that person will then read out the article. I don't need to go into too much detail with regards to why we do this, but let's just say there is a popular meme of the Florida man does crazy stuff. It gets in the news because of Sunshine State laws that enable journalists to basically look at criminal records, and if it's a quiet news day, they can cheer us up a little bit. I do, however, have a non-Floridian bonus article that I will go through at the end. The reason for it is
Absolute degeneracy.
as I was driving my wife and kids to school and work today, on the radio, an article, a piece was written or spoken about, and I have to say it did crack me up in the car. So I found the headline. I didn't go into the article because that's something I don't do. I only read the headlines, and I will share that with you guys tonight. So
I'm going to be doing a special variation on our on the edits tonight.
Yep.
Where I will not be manually doing edits whatsoever. However, there is a tool that I had shared with Crime Guy earlier in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be seeing what that tool can make for us.
Oh yes, that's
You'll all
a great
see.
idea. That is a great idea.
So Proper Horror Show could be doing the
Conventional meme making.
yes. And
You're
I'll
talking
be
about
trying.
the Dal Mini AI.
Yep.
Oh God.
I want to see what that comes up when I just plug the headlines in.
Brilliant stuff. Right, so shall we get onto the articles?
Aye.
Let's do it. So we do have a lady in the chat this evening, and normally we say ladies first. So, Trig, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Well, let's go for 4 this time.
4, okay. 4. Guys, let's see if you can spot the theme for tonight. By the way, the articles are going to be in the Florida Man articles channel on the Discord page. So, story 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off quite bloody. So, bloody revenge. Florida man, 51, cut off wife's lover's penis with scissors after holding him at gunpoint and tying him to bed. All right, you might start botting in a second because I'm about to load this up. Hopefully you don't. Is he talking?
Oh, okay, right. No, I'm not talking.
Okay, and you're not botting either, so I think we win.
No,
For now.
we are.
For now.
Yep. So it would seem. Right. This is like John Wayne Bobbitt all over again.
Yes.
Only not. Right, okay, let's read this out, shall we? Bloody revenge. Florida man, 51, cut off wife's lover's penis with scissors after holding him at gunpoint and tying him to bed. That would be a whole different thing. A Florida man chopped off his wife's lover's penis with a pair of scissors after holding him at gunpoint Alex Bonilla, 51, has been jailed for 20 years for the bloody attack at his neighbor's house in Bell, according to reports.
I love the way you read this. I'm sorry, I said it last time, but the way you read these articles is hilarious. You should
It's
actually
got
do
that-
like correspondence news.
Yeah, it's got that Don LaFontaine 90s trailer energy.
I know.
Trick,
I
can
was-
you start the description with "in a world where"?
Yeah.
In
I
a
was
world
actually,
where Florida man is, yeah.
I was actually talking about this today, or a few days ago, where I was like, man, imagine being like born with one of those voices where you now have a job because you have that cool of a voice. Like that's
I
just you set for life to be
I
like a voice actor.
I would fucking love that. It would be
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, someone just go, here, read this into this microphone, and we'll pay you this big stack of cash. That would be ideal. There's no responsibility there. It is just blatant shit. Yeah, great.
Read
Sign me
words,
up.
receive
Read-
money.
Yeah, exactly. Sign me up right now. I will take that cash. Where were we? Right. The grisly incident happened 2 months after Bonilla discovered his neighbor was having an affair with his wife. According to local news station WKMG,
Oh, is that
Bonilla
newspaper?
stormed
Is
in-
that place again?
yeah, yeah, stormed into the man's home on July the 14th, 2019, and threatened him with a handgun and a metal pipe, cops said. The Gilchrist had a pair of scissors apparently as well. The Gilchrist County Sheriff's Office said Bonilla forced the man into the bedroom and tied him up.
Kinky.
The jealous husband then forcibly cut off the victim's penis with a pair of scissors.
Confirmed this guy forgot the safe word.
I know, right?
Oof.
What
Oof.
would have been the safe word?
Dear God, no, not the scissors.
To be fair, that would be mine.
Yeah. Bonilla then fled across the street to his own home with the severed appendage.
No,
He
what
took it with him.
Oh no.
oh my god! It's like got your nut. It's like got your nose, got your penis.
I haven't seen the whole story. Okay, I need to know. Fridge,
Oh,
freezer?
oven, microwave.
dill pickle.
Barbecue.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, I keep
Right, he
coughing.
previously claimed that he blacked out during the savage ambush. The
I'd say
Daily
that.
Star reports. Bonilla reported that he told a probation officer that he went to the victim's house and told him, "You need to stay away from my wife and leave her alone." He then claimed he blacked out, didn't remember anything until his arrest later that day. The
Oh.
victim's penis was never recovered, and urinating
No.
and the ability to have sex with his wife has
No.
been messed up for the rest of his life. I told you, never recovered. I bet you he's eaten it.
Wait. Whose wife?
Wait, sex with whose wife? Oh,
Yeah.
Fed it to his dog, probably.
The
Oh.
doctors told him he will never have any sensation in his penis again
Because he doesn't
because
have
it's
one.
not there. oh.
every bedroom situation now. It's error 404. Dong not found.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
Can we get an angle of the dangle check on that one, Horror Show?
I think this is BBFC compliant.
You
Literally
think?
not on screen.
Ugh.
We're good.
Oh.
At least the Japanese just pixelate it. This guy just.
Oh, damn.
Oh dear.
So Bonilla emigrated from El Salvador in 1990. They ain't sending their best and lived with his 35-year-old second wife.
Well, I don't know. Hang on. I don't know about that because, I mean, to be fair, you know, his wife was cheating on him. One might assume that it was a rational approach. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What are you? What's your angle here, TCG? Is it like the virgin adulterer versus the Chad Baloney confiscator?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, he didn't kill him, so I mean,
You know what, Crime Guy? There are some fates that are worse than death.
yeah. I mean,
I think at that point I'd rather bleed out.
yeah. I mean, I would.
Yeah, it's Mm.
Do we just count this as based Hoppian? Literally physical
Oh,
removal.
I just saw that. Yes,
I mean,
you've earned your
whew.
wrench tonight.
How does he get that repaired? Does he get a strapodectomy or what?
Hey.
I
Look, if you want to come back to another a Florida Man stream, you really no, that was
look,
acceptable.
in fairness, apparently women can satisfy other women just fine without a penis, so I'm sure he'll make do.
Yeah.
Oh, way.
Mhm.
That was story.
So he entered a plea of no contest last month of charges of kidnapping to inflict bodily harm, burglary whilst armed,
Well, yeah,
aggravated battery, and aggravated assault with a firearm.
Well, we all know what he burgled.
Oh, damn! He's been ordered to pay more than $251,000 for the assault.
Oh, worth it.
Could he be charged for organ harvesting?
I mean,
Because people do refer to
Only
it
if
as an
he
organ.
sold it. Only if he sold it.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't be charged. Is it only for
Guys.
not even if you steal an organ for personal use?
Check
Because we
eBay.
can't prove that it wasn't.
Let's check eBay.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I
It's
don't
like it doesn't have to be just for sale. If you're stealing someone's like lung to like put in yourself, surely that would it's the act of taking the organ rather than actually trading it.
Well,
Like there's
that's
organ
technically
harvesting
for
and there's organ
profit.
trading. Is that what
You
that what
profit.
defines it?
yeah,
Really?
you profit. If it's for you, you're still profiting from it because you get the organ. He disposed of the organ, therefore there was no profit to it.
I just want to throw a
For
quick
the
shout
organ,
out.
anyway.
I just want to throw a quick shout out to the chat because we've got 10 people watching now and we also have 10 likes on the stream. So that's a 100% likes to views ratio. So well done, guys. Thank you very much.
good to
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
okay. So Wikipedia, I know not the best, but I haven't got Vicar on hand. I haven't got Vicar on hand as my like actual law consultant, but it does state that it is the organ thefts, the forcible removal of a person's organs to be used as transplants and sold on the black market. So it might be that if you just take someone's organ, then it's just a case of like GBH.
Bilbo wants to know what you have in mind when you say personal use. Then.
Well, I can't state to know of his intentions. As we say, they never found it.
I think it's quite clear that he was taking it to kick off a brand new career in one of those wonderful hidden camera prank shows, visiting a glory hole, putting it through, and then at the last
Oh,
moment
God.
just dropping it all the way.
Oh no! Oh, God.
Okay. I don't presume to know what a severed penis looks like, but I've got to assume it doesn't retain its shape.
I don't know. You just get a lollipop stick and just whack it down there.
Oh no! Oh. This is why I've not seen the new series of The Boys. This is why I've not watched it.
No,
'Cause I
right.
You
heard
have
that
to. It's so good.
Because I have heard that something happens
It's-
in episode
yeah,
1,
dude,
and I am not.
Episode
It's-
1
it's-
goes
it's-
back to the comics.
It is
It's-
it is the opening scene, right, guys? I'm
It's
gonna
literally the opening scene.
I am-
Jesus.
I am going to spoil it now. So spoilers in the chat. Season 3 opens
For
up in this
the love of
house.
God, don't have something. Don't be like eating anything. In fact, that's probably good advice for this entire article. To be honest.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
Hot dogs.
it's like
Good for hot dogs.
it's like a house party or something, and it's got this. They've got this soup. Well, they've got this soup there that. He has the abilities of Ant-Man, basically. He can
Okay, I
shrink
was
down
about to
and
say.
grow in
Look,
size.
I was about to say. Look, do you remember what people were saying about how Ant-Man could beat Thanos?
Yeah.
It's that, but worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sneezes on the cocaine and causes a mishap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, do you know
I mean,
what? I'm
it
just
is-
going to leave it like that. Go and check it out yourselves, guys.
It's grim.
it is
It's
grim.
really grim.
If you're familiar with the term sounding, you might have an idea of what's going on.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Or if you're familiar with South
Oh.
Park, if you know Mr. Slave and Lemmy Winks the hamster, but just think the other hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Lemmy Winks, Lemmy Winks. Oh, God, one of my favourite episodes.
Yes. Amazing.
Deeply disturbing.
Ah,
Article's not finished yet.
it is not.
dear.
Where was I? According to local reports, court records show several friends and relatives of Benito wrote to the county judge to ask for leniency before sentencing. His son reportedly said he wanted his dad to return home to contribute to the household financially and help his little sister learn to read.
Aw. There we go. And that is the
I've,
article.
I've seen
that-
the P word. Is that an unrelated
Yeah,
article
it's an
that's
unrelated-
been planted as a video?
Yeah, it's an unrelated
Okay.
article. We're not going to go into that.
Fair.
No.
But yeah, so that's the first article. Well, what? That's a good start.
I'm very excited for what the horror show's going to be assembling for us tonight.
Oh,
Righto.
no.
Seeing as though horror show's only got until 10 o'clock tonight with us, so she's got 35 minutes. I best let her go next. So you've got 1, 2, 3, or 5.
I'm sorry, I'm still shaken and disturbed, but I did get a good idea for the meme tonight. 1, 2, 3, or 5?
1, 2, 3, or 5. Yeah,
Number 1.
number 1. Right.
Let's go for it. China number 1.
Horror show is just like Pinky. I'm horrified beyond comprehension.
Guys. I'm just trying to put the article in, but do you hear something? Do you hear something?
Oh,
I think I know what the theme is.
Did you hear something?
Thunder.
I didn't hear anything.
oh no.
What happened there?
Oh no.
Just a minor technical issue. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Thunder.
Missile
no.
mishaps tonight.
Oh dear.
So
Okay. Right.
there we are. Right, we have.
This sounds like another episode of The Boys, to be honest. Like potentially.
So we've clearly got a theme of damaged packages in tonight.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're welcome. Oh,
so-
they had fun with this, didn't they?
They certainly did. So the headline reads: "Oral sex sends Florida man crashing into FedEx truck."
Oh my gosh. Okay.
When you are
That
ready.
wasn't the special. That wasn't the special delivery he was expecting.
Oh no.
Oh, nice one.
Just wait.
Oh dear. Sorry. Okay.
Gotta love the
Okay,
New
I'm
York Post.
I'm good. I'm good. It was a head-on collision. Literally. Sorry. Sorry. A distracted Florida man. Distracted is a very generous description.
That is quite a generous description.
A distracted Florida man receiving oral sex smashed, yes he did, directly into a FedEx truck in Fort Lauderdale Thursday night, injuring his groin.
Oh, what?
Local police said her jaw reportedly okay. The unidentified man and his female companion were both found partially naked. Really? There's some logistics here I'm interested in. Like, why is she partial? Never mind. Never mind.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't she be? Yeah.
Images from the post-crash chaos shows the front ends of both vehicles badly damaged at a busy intersection with 4 people sitting or lying down nearby. One of the victims can be seen lying on the ground with their pants round their ankle.
Oh, no.
There, I think we
there's a
know
picture,
whose
there
it
is a
was.
picture.
You can grass him up. Oh no.
Oh, there's a picture.
I mean, it might have been that he'd like received lacerations to that area,
Bite
and
marks.
it was best not to. You wouldn't want to drag like jeans over that.
Why are her pants off though? No, it's gotta
Uh,
be him. It's gotta be him.
That's kind of obvious.
No, the
Okay. Rescue officials. Oh, I am a. Yeah, of course. I'm so sexist. I assumed it was
Excuse
her
me.
on him. Oh dear.
Mm.
Far more advanced a procedure.
Yeah.
Rescue officials said the driver sustained an unspecified injury. Don't specify it ever, please. Never do that. To his groin, due to the circumstances of the crash. They're trying so hard to keep this PG.
I know, right?
However, the SUV driver's penis was nearly bitten off. Dun, dun, dun. According to the Daily Mail, presumably because the impact caused his companion to bite.
I was going to say. I was going to say that's definitely a potential.
Oh.
Oh no. The FedEx driver and a passenger also suffered minor injuries and possibly were given a quick compensatory reach round. It was unclear if any charges would be filed against the driver or his.
How?
Well, he
do you
had
mean-
suffered enough.
How is that unclear? I suppose, but I mean,
Oh
Excuse
my
me.
goodness. Unfortunately, oh gosh. Why don't choose this one? Unfortunately, this isn't the first time someone got into a car crash due to vehicular fellatio.
that is a term.
Nope.
That month.
It can be
have-
quite distracting. I'm told.
We have all seen Scary
Yeah.
Movie and Thinner.
We have.
Hopefully. Underrated film. In a more serious accident last June, a California construction worker was allegedly drunk, high, and receiving oral. What a night! When he reportedly backed his pickup truck. Oh, that's why they call it the pickup truck.
Oh,
Got it. He backed it into a group of 3 patrons sitting outside a San Jose bar, killing one.
dude.
Meanwhile, a Florida couple made headlines in November after having oral sex in the back of a cop car. Oh, they were going to bang her up, but they took care of it already.
Exactly.
Oh, dear. Leave the cuffs on, officer.
Oh,
Oh,
Finish the line.
She
Wait,
later
Do I
accused the
have to?
she later accused authorities of police brutality.
Oh, no. This couple had, oh gosh, with the woman yelling "fuck 5-0" during the recorded romp. This is not family friendly.
No.
GCG.
No,
Have a
it,
reputation.
it's not, is it? But then again, this is a double feature horror show. We don't all have to be nice and you know.
Astronaut meme with the gun never has been.
Never has been. Yeah, yeah.
The final photo caption is glorious. Authorities speculated that the motorist might have lost control after getting distracted
I love it. If you
by
let,
his pleasure-purveying passenger.
if you scroll if you scroll further down in the pictures, it's got it's zoomed up, and underneath it says officers tend to evict him with their pants around their ankles. It's just authorities speculated that the motorist might have lost control after getting distracted by his pleasure-purveying passenger.
Oh,
And
they love that alliteration. They're having a good time there.
Mima in the chat wants to know how many of your boys are now sitting with your legs crossed. I can confirm I am.
Oh, filed under. These are the tags for this article. Car crashes. Florida. Sex. WTF. 6322. Highly specific. Oh, that's quite the amazing find.
I want to know.
Well done.
I want to know. I want to know how much crossover there is between Florida and WTF on those tags. Like, are we talking 60%,
They're
80%?
This is a circle,
It's yeah, exactly.
not a Venn diagram.
Yeah, exactly.
I also love that it's a head-on collision. If we have, oh bugger, it's the first joke. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I thought I was being clever. It's the first line.
You read it out.
Oh,
Right.
I
So
know.
moving
I told you I'm knackered.
moving swiftly on. Denzel or Denziel. I keep pronouncing your name wrong. I am trying. I'm trying. But Denziel. 2, 3, or 5.
Ooh, it'd be the 3.
Give you the 3. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. It's definitely a theme. There we go. Florida woman bites boyfriend's penis after accusing him of cheating. Police.
Why is this our theme? Why is Severed Cocks our theme tonight?
Why not? Because I was disappointed by the lack of theme on the
Thing
last
is
stream,
the
so
theme.
I inserted one into it. Don't
Look,
worry.
I mean,
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I will say they are not. Look, if you think this is the theme, you might be missing the point slightly.
By the way,
Oh.
Dolly is not working for this. It is just giving me like creepy mug shots. There's nothing like very
is it?
entertaining. So Dolly has let us down. We are very much going to be relying on proper horror show tonight.
No pressure, horror show.
But a Florida
Oh, I'm
woman,
working on it. If I'm quiet, you know why.
A Florida woman allegedly bit her boyfriend's penis and threatened him with a knife. Fucking look, love, you've already done enough. Like, the threatening with the knife isn't gonna make things worse. He's gonna be glad that you've, like, shifted to at least a cleaner form of injury.
Exactly.
After she accused him of wanting to have sex with another woman. Oh, so it's not even that he's done it, it's just that he's wanted to do it. Oh, dear. The alleged assault happened during an hours-long drinking session on Miami Beach. Of course it was on Miami Beach. That ended at about 3 a.m. Wednesday.
Sorry. Fez, proper horror show. I'm suddenly concerned for your chickens.
Chimkins.
Carry on. Sorry.
Esperanza Gomez, 33, was drinking beers with her boyfriend. Oh no. You'd think they'd at least be on spirits if they've gotten this far. When a female friend joined them at about midnight, according to the report. The friend left a short time later, but Gomez became enraged and accused her boyfriend of wanting to bed the woman. She allegedly shouted at him, grabbing him by the arms and began to poke him with a knife, according to a police report. She then bit his penis out of frustration.
How did that happen? Like, how did it get to that? How did he get?
Like,
to that
yeah,
stage?
did he get his cock out at some point?
Yeah.
Like when at one point did he make himself that vulnerable? There's steps missing here.
Unless she unless she dry bit it. You know, like dry humping, but with teeth.
Just sort of
I think
just
he
dived
clearly-
into the pool,
like through his
and bit.
jeans?
No,
Yeah.
he clearly already had the victory. He'd won the fight, and now he was just going to teabag. He's played too much Fortnite. That was a fatal mistake.
Gomez was arrested and hit with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Is this implying that her teeth are is her mouth a deadly weapon? Because you know what? That's just a good advertisement, quite frankly.
I mean, it's likely the knife, but I mean,
I know,
but we could be wrong.
Funny.
We could be wrong.
That's a solid Tinder.
I mean,
advertisement.
I mean,
this mouth is a deadly weapon.
Although, mind you, like, to be fair, like, she did more damage with the old Nashers, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd go with that.
Technically, all it says was that she poked him, whereas she actually did assault him with her mouth.
Nice. I can see them South Park cops right now. Nice.
Oh dear.
$6.5 grand bond.
6.5 grand.
Good. I get fucked.
Yep.
This is a monster of the highest order and must never be allowed again on the streets.
Right. Chat. I'm gonna go. I'll read the next article, but I want to pick it.
Okay, so I'm taking the last one.
You're gonna take the last one.
So Mergoot hasn't picked one yet.
No, Mergoot hasn't picked one yet. So we've done 3 stories. This will be the 4th one. So I will let the audience pick. Actually, no, audience, you can let. Actually, no, Mergoot, you can read the next one. I'll let the audience pick your one. So 2 or 5, and I'm going to give you. Let's give you. We'll give you 10 more seconds just to get your votes in. 3, 4, 5, 6.
So confirmed that on Crime Guy's channel, men and women are equal, but some men are less than equal.
Oh God, what's happened?
You denied Mergoot a choice, whereas the rest of us have had a choice? How could you do this?
Because I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
Okay.
I don't want Mergoot to have the pressure of making that choice.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, it's because
Mergoot just can't be trusted with this with his right to choose.
Exactly. So they've gone for number 5, Mergoot. They've gone for number 5. Now,
number 5.
Guys, what do you think it's going to involve cock?
I mean, it's you, so I mean,
Someone clip that right now. I need that clip. Don't let me down.
Splice it with the Florida woman
Oh,
bites camel.
What?
I told you it wasn't all about the knobs. I told you it wasn't
New
all
York
about...
and
Where did she bite the camel?
Well, let's
is the
find out.
question.
we'll find out.
Let's find
This
out.
poor thing, this poor creature. What the fuck? Well, you know what?
Then when-
That camel was apparently wearing a fedora, so it got what it deserved. Alternatively, the camel was a journalist, in which case it got off light.
Okay, let's see. This is kind of wordy.
Yeah.
It said that when James Thurber, as a young newspaper reporter, was told by an editor that his story's first paragraph, what newspaper might refer to as his lead, suffered from wordiness. He handed in a rewrite whose opening paragraph was, in its entirety, dead.
I love how you mentioned it. This is a wordy article, and yeah, it's talking about someone's article suffering from wordiness.
Yeah.
There followed a second paragraph. That's what the man was when they found him with a knife in his back at 4 p.m. in front of Riley's Saloon at the corner of 52nd and 12th Streets. Like that editor, I admire those short, punchy leads often employed by crime reporters. My longtime favorite being what Edna Buchanan wrote in the Miami Herald about an ex-con who became violent in the church's fried chicken line and was shot dead by a security guard. Gary Robinson died hungry.
I will
Oh,
make no comments regarding that, despite how much I really want to. But I would like to ask. So, some of you guys are Americans,
This
right?
fried chicken is damn good.
Some of you guys are Americans. Why does American always talk about like the intersection between like streets? Because like that's not really a thing in England. We just say, "Oh, it is on this street." It's very common. Or like when we hear about like addresses in America, it's like, "Oh, on the corner of something and something," as opposed to just "It's on this street." Like, is it just because your streets go on for miles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
If you go to Denver, Colfax Avenue is the world's longest commercial boulevard at 37 miles.
Oh wow.
Holy shit!
is it also
Actually,
something
it's
to do with the fact
47 miles. You go from Golden to just outside of edge of town where the farmers co-op is.
are they all just straight lines with right angle corners on them as well? Because that's all I've ever seen out of American roads. Is straight
Western
roads with
cities, anywhere off of the East Coast, basically.
right.
How is America real?
Yeah, the chat's saying as well. The chat's echoing what Murgoot's saying.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's basically streets are long. Gives you the idea. Long roads. I didn't know that. So yeah, no, thanks for sharing that. Because I've never really wondered it, but now that you mention it, that is
Yeah.
quite interesting. Yeah. Look, we're not here for education. We're here to laugh.
But I also admire the ambition of those long leads, which you sometimes see in the obituaries that appear in the New York Times. Leads whose first sentence manages to stuff the highlights of an entire lifetime in a clause between the descendant's name and the fact that he's expired. For instance, Thomas S. Munson, who is president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints since 2008, enlarged the ranks of female missionaries, but rebuffed demands to ordain women as priests and refused to alter church opposition to same-sex marriage. Died on Tuesday at his home in Salt Lake City. He was 90. You might say that I'm a collector of leads. I assume that's why my friend James Edmonds, who lives in New Iberia, Louisiana, sent me an article that appeared in Advocate of Baton Rouge on September 23rd, 2019. If the function of a lead is to engage the reader, the article's lead seemed to me remarkably effective. Here it is. A veterinarian prescribed antibiotics Monday for a camel that lives behind an Iberville Parish truck stop after a Florida woman told law officers she bit the 600-pound animal's
I
genitalia
didn't mean
after
it.
it sat on her when
I
she and her
didn't
husband
mean it.
entered its enclosure to retrieve their
No.
deaf dog.
I thought she bit the hump. I didn't mean it.
I thought she bit the hump, not the humper.
No.
Why is this? Oh,
Oh my.
damn it, crime guy.
Oh, okay,
That's-
yeah. The theme's
That's
biting
one
balls.
way of getting a camel off of you when it sits on you.
Well,
Notice how the reader is drawn in with a single unpunctuated sentence that starts slowly and gradually becomes an express train that whistles right by the local stops
It
without
worked.
providing an opportunity to get off.
It
Ooh.
worked. It worked.
A veterinarian is summoned to administer antibiotics to a camel. Pretty routine stuff so far. Yes, the camel lives behind a truck stop, which is an unusual domicile for a camel, but probably not unprecedented. Wasn't that long ago that gas stations along highways like Route 66 lured travelers with roadside zoos that were advertised by signs like "See albino raccoon" or "Live two-headed goat." And this takes place in Louisiana, where animal stories that might be considered unusual elsewhere are commonplace. In 2007, when Louisiana finally banned cockfighting,
Of course.
the last state to do so, a state senator from Opelousas fought to exempt a less lethal version of the
Chicken
sport he
boxing.
called chicken boxing.
oh damn!
Rude and outrageous.
oh, there's a career path.
Louisiana once
Should've gone
tried
down.
to eat its way out of an environmental crisis caused by the nutria, an invasive rodent that devours marshland, by encouraging some of the state's celebrated chefs to invent tempting nutria dishes with names like
Ragon.
Ragondan a la Orange.
Brilliant.
If you guys don't know what a nutria is, it's basically a miniature capybara.
And if you don't know what a capybara is, it's
It's a South American rodent,
It's a large
the
nutrient.
size of a large dog. And then we come to the woman who bit the camel's genitalia and is talking to law enforcement officers, perhaps claiming self-defense as a way to wiggle out of a cruelty to animal charge. Identifying her as a Florida woman, as I interpret it, suggests that we're dealing here with what Newfoundlanders
No, you
would call
had it right the first time.
come from away, and New Yorkers would call an out-of-towner. The tantalizing implication is the local woman would have known that you give a truck stop animal an infection requiring antibiotics by biting its genitalia. While the veterinarian was caring for the camel, was anyone attending to that Florida woman? She had, after all, been sat on by a 600-pound camel, an experience that has to be at least as uncomfortable and probably injurious. A reader has to wonder if she had some broken
just read ahead.
bones or some cracked ribs or at least a nasty taste in her mouth.
Oh, they're taking our job from us, man.
Oh.
We're meant to be the ones cracking wise over it, not the article itself.
Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to
And we
admit,
still have the deaf dog
Hold
to
on.
deal with.
Just before you continue, I was a bit worried at the beginning of this. I thought this was going to be some sort of like educational piece, and that the camel biting incident at the headline was a bit not clickbaity, but misleading in a way. I have to say, whoever wrote this has absolutely changed my opinion. They've done a stellar job. We still have the deaf dog to deal
It's a
with.
bit long-winded.
It is, but do you know what? Like they filled in the gaps pretty well, and yeah, really broken it down. I think I didn't
And we
realize that
still
she'd
have.
I was saying I didn't realize that she'd been sat on the camel as well. I mean, so I suppose you could argue self-defense for her then.
and we still have
I mean-
the deaf dog to deal with. The Florida woman and her husband, presumably a Florida man, may have tried to call him back. Here, Fido, come out of the
Fantan!
camel's enclosure, Fido.
Oh, Jesus
Even though
Christ.
they knew that because of his deafness, they may as well have been signing the FSU fight song. Or whatever Florida people do when things don't seem to be going their way. Dear God, what Florida people do when it's not going their way.
I'm reminded by that.
Oh.
I'm reminded by that old meme. Do you remember this one? In particular, if you're English, Fantan, Fantan. Oh, Jesus Christ, Fantan. Anyone?
Oh god, I should
Classic.
remember that. That
Classic.
rings a bell, and I don't know why. Why don't I know that?
You don't. Oh, you can't remember the Fenton, right?
No, I'm saying I remember that. Yeah.
No. I'm talking to Trig. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it while Murphy
Oh
keeps reading.
god, yes I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, the deer.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, as I see it, the Florida woman and the Florida man have no choice but to enter the enclosure. The Florida woman is still shouting at the deaf dog to follow her out. Her husband has tried to calm her down by saying things like, "Hush, Florida woman, or that camel's going to lose his temper and take it in his mind to sit on someone." The camel has, in fact, been getting a bit riled. He's decided to sit on the Florida woman, but as in his excitement, he fails to do so in a way that evolution has taught him to sit on an enemy without exposing his genitalia to retaliation. At that point, as if your shutter is clicked, it becomes a tableau vivant, one that I've carried in my mind ever since. The Florida man looks alarmed, the dog looks puzzled, the camel looks pained, even more pained than camels normally look.
I guarantee that as puzzled as that dog may look, it's not as puzzled as I look.
So hold on. So it sits on her, and then she bites it in the genitals.
In the dick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Whilst it's sitting on her, I mean,
Yeah.
this is painting a picture in my mind that's making my brain break.
The theater of the absurd.
Oh god damn it! This is amazing.
All we see of the Florida woman is her legs extending from underneath the camel. Talk about engaging the reader. I was so engaged that I felt no need to read the rest of the story. The lead is sufficient. It's now in my collection.
I'm gonna have to see if the original article is here. Oh, okay. It's just okay. No, it's nothing spectacular. It's just a copy of the article. Right. Well, I tell you what, I was a bit worried about that one because, as I say, I don't read the articles, so I don't know what's contained in them. So I don't know if it's going to be a bit of a short one, long one, or I mean, we've even been caught out by fake articles before. But I'm quite pleased at how that one turned out. Right, so just two more to go now. So we've got article number 2, which I'll go through, and then I'm going to share with you the bonus one as well at the end. So I'll bring this up in the chat for you guys as well, so you can. Well, and you know what? I think I actually have the cleanest one out of you lot tonight. I really do. I really do feel for you guys tonight because my one is Florida man bitten by alligator after mistaking reptile for dog with a long leash. Yeah. Apparently somebody can't tell the difference between an alligator and a dog. So, yeah, let's bring that up. So, yeah, Florida man bitten by alligator after mistaking reptile for dog with a long leash. So I'm assuming he's thinking the tail is the leash then. Man is expected to make full recovery after an alligator hiding in bushes bit him on the leg. Oh, thank Christ. Thank Christ. Thank Christ.
Oh, this poor guy. He was just scared.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Oh, thank God! Right on the leg, Bilbo. On the leg. A Florida man who mistook an alligator for, and not the third one. Not the third one. A Florida man who mistook an alligator for a dog on a leash is expected to make a full recovery after being badly bitten by the 7-foot-long reptile. Authorities in the state said the encounter began in the early hours of the morning after a man near a motel in Northport spotted what he thought was a dog in the bushes. The man noticed a dark figure moving along the bushes and believed it was a dog with a long leash, said Sarasota County Sheriff's spokesman Douglas Johnson. Wow. Okay. Oh, damn it. Damn it. In a statement reported by NBC News. But the man was quickly disabused of his belief that the creature was a dog when it bit him on his leg. He attempted to get away at that point and felt the alligator rip a chunk of his muscle tissue off, Weiner said.
Oh no.
The man was taken to a hospital where he was treated for his wounds, and the alligator was captured and taken to a local farm.
Oh, well, there's a happy ending to him.
Yeah, they didn't kill it.
You know what? I guarantee there's some fake news going on here. He had to bullshit his way because I reckon he did what I would do if I ever saw an alligator, which would be like, "Oh, you're cute," and then I go, "Oh yes, you're also a wild animal. Oh dear." You had to go, "No, I thought it was a dog. I swear, I didn't just want to pet an alligator."
Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So
Florida man might be insane, but no, don't pet the alligators.
They're cute.
So the victim has oh, hang on, let me just quickly go back into it. The victim has been released from the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. So good news all round. So the man's going to make a full recovery. The alligator clearly was unharmed. So I'd say that's
happy ending.
That's a happy. I mean, given
no.
given tonight's stream, happy ending's probably not the right phrase, but not what I'd say.
Not all of the people that we've read about are capable of that anymore.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, F's in the chat for those who can't have happy endings anymore. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen,
I've got you a meme.
horror shows meme is ready. We'll just get that brought up. While I'm doing that, what did you think of the articles tonight, by the way?
Fantastically disturbing.
They were quite there. They were quite something. Lots of F's from Bilbo there.
I want nothing to do with this. I want to go back in time and erase my presence from this stream.
Very cursed. Very cursed. I'm sorry, I only got the first 2 stories in. Like, once I got the idea, I just set to work.
You want the theme to be about biting, but we know what the theme really was, don't we?
We do. I did really want it. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is. Articles were fun. I'm a bit worried about TCG though. Amanda, you're late. Hello, how you doing? You're late. Now, depending on who you speak to, some might say, "Oh, that's a shame. You missed out on an excellent stream." Others might say, "That's a good thing. Well done.
You've been spared.
You dodged a bullet." And if this meme that I'm showing on screen right now is anything to go by, I'll let you be the judge of that. But yeah, there's the caption. Oh, for Christ's sake, Horror Show. I've just realised what that is. Right.
Time to remove it.
Yeah.
You don't want the act man.
I'm removing FedEx. Oh, for Christ's sake! But that is going to go in the slideshow though. So let's get that added.
What do you mean headaches?
Ah!
I did.
Oh my God! Yes, you did.
It's got echoes of wall sharks.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? Yes. Oh. There you go. Oh, all right. You've got right. There's a couple of minutes, and okay, Amanda, you were late for all of the other ones. That's fine. I'm glad you're here. You can always check out the replay if you're brave enough. Now, there is one more article. There is a bonus article. It does not have anything to do with Florida, but it's one that tickled me this morning. And
I don't trust you, and I don't want to hear where it's been tickling you, quite frankly.
No, you can trust me on this one. You can trust me on this one. I promise you, there is no biting or genitalia involved in this one. Okay, I
don't believe you.
I promise you, and chat. I promise you too. 2 workers hospitalised after falling into tank of chocolate. Let me just bring that closer. Let me see if I can just bring that a bit closer up for you guys in the chat. So, a pair of employees at a Mars factory found themselves in a sticky situation, phrasing, after falling into a giant tank of melted chocolate. Oh, fudge, it starts off with. 2 employees at a Mars factory in Pennsylvania needed to be rescued after they fell into a tank of chocolate. The pair fell
Oh, I heard
You heard
about
about this. You heard this one. The pair...
I was literally reading it at work the other day.
Oh, were you? Yeah,
Yeah,
this came
I
up on the
found
radio.
it.
This came up on the radio this morning. 2 employees at a Mars factory. Oh yeah, I've read that bit. The pair fell waist deep into a tank at the Candies Giants facility in Elizabethtown just before 2 p.m. That's what they fell into, apparently.
I'm sorry, but Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
You know what? My daughter actually said that this could have been from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and
Yeah?
she said, what was it? She goes, oh, well, one of the guys' name's Augustus. I like where you're going with this one.
I think we're waiting for details on what exactly caused the accident. You know,
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Johnny Depp ran up from behind
I
and
think we
booted
can
them.
predict.
Johnny Depp ran up from behind. Boosh, in you go. The chocolate
Oh
coated
no!
victims could
More spurious allegations he'll have to defend himself against.
Don't come after me, Camille. I'm only joking. The chocolate-coated victims couldn't get out of the tank on their own, and after being rescued, were taken to hospital. Chocolate overdose. They were identified as workers at the facility. They were literally Oompa Loompas.
They were later identified as delicious. You've got to realize though, chat. You've got to realize that if the chocolate was like melted, that was fucking
It would have
boiling.
been boiling hot. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That would be. Imagine just dying and becoming like coated in chocolate. Imagine that's your death.
Yeah, wrapped up in a Twix bar next to your friend, because obviously there were 2 co-workers. You got to fit, 2 in 1 wrapper.
Yeah.
A spokesperson for Mars confirmed that rescue efforts were underway Thursday afternoon. We can confirm both people have been taken off-site for further evaluation. We're extremely grateful for the quick work of our first responders, the statement provided to the Post said.
I can only imagine.
Here.
An EMT just stood on the banister above them, tying a bungee cord around their waist and just diving to try and save them.
I'm waiting for them to return and get the nougat and marshmallow toppings. You know, they're slacking. They're slacking. I'm gonna have to bounce.
Yeah,
guys.
no, that's absolutely fine. Horror
It's,
show.
it's 10 p.m. I'm in danger of turning into a pumpkin or something.
Don't worry. I'm sure someone's got your slipper somewhere. Probably the Wholesome Chicken Wrangler.
Excellent.
All right. No, thank you very much, Horror Show, and I'll stop by on the other stream as well. And
All right,
see what we've got to
groovy.
chat
Have fun,
about.
folks.
Have fun. Take it easy.
Take care.
Bye.
Right. Yeah, so Mars produces some of the most iconic treats at its factories, including M&M's, Snickers... I love this bit. And I just read ahead. And Skittles candies. It's unclear what brand was connected to the incident.
Well, the photograph is of the Dove Bar factory.
Dove, I know. Mima, you say you live 25 miles. It's 25 miles from your house. It says this is the Mars factory, but like Mergoot's just rightly pointed out, it has Dove on it. So is that
Dove is a Mars brand.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. We learn something new every day. Yeah. So, but one thing I'm pretty confident of is that we can pretty much rule Skittles out of the brand as being connected.
Unless the rainbow.
Unless you Americans do something degenerate with Skittles. I've seen what you do with Twixes and Kit Kats. Although the Japanese are worse for
Wait.
Kit Kats.
Mergoot, if either of these gentlemen happened to be
no! Fez, no. Mars may contain nuts.
Well, I was about to say if either of these gentlemen happened to be in the LGBT, then you would end up tasting the rainbow with this experience.
Oh
no.
God!
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, technical issues again.
Did you hear
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, I'll put it on again. Right. So yeah, that's the 5 articles and the bonus, guys. bit of a ride tonight, I must admit. I'm also happy that we didn't have any real technical issues tonight. I think that's the first in a long while. But no, thank you very much for my guests, Trig
Been a pleasure.
and Murgoot.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Horror Show, thank you very much. I know she's not here. And Denziel Jones as well. Thank you very much tonight.
You shall pay for your crimes against my person.
Well, I am that crime guy. Before you guys go, obviously one last opportunity. Is there anything that you guys want to shill tonight? Denziel, I'll let you go first.
Well, of course, in exactly an hour, or a tiny little bit under that, I will be live at Denziel_Jones on Twitch, where I'll be doing more Fallout. Where were we last time? I can't remember. We've been going through the Brotherhood quests. I think we had only just unlocked the vertibird. I can't remember what quest we were doing. I might have been looking into starting to do the Automatron DLC. So you might be able to join me in building robots. If any of you guys like Robot Wars, it's very much like that.
Excellent stuff. And yourself, Murgoot, have you got anything to promote?
Just my Twitter at Mergoot and various live streams, including Proper Horror Show Double Feature
Yes.
and your Telltale streams where I spew trivia and facts and weird stuff in the chat.
and for yourself, Trig, what have you got for
Well,
us?
all I'm doing a D&D on been doing a D&D stream from on Mondays, and I'm now also starting a second D&D with a bunch of friends, including Uzulu and some guys from my server, starting on Sunday now.
Excellent.
And that's going to be set in 1777 during the colonial revolution in America, with God and the devil being played by Mars, the god of war, and Bacchus, the god of tits and wine.
Lovely.
You
Hell
work out
yeah.
what good and evil is, and yeah, it's lots of fun. Hopefully,
Beautiful.
on that front. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, and obviously Horror Show's not here, but I'll do the shilling for her. So again, with everybody, the links are in the description, so check these guys out. Really enjoy the work that you guys do, and the support as well. With Horror Show, we did a stream on Tuesday where we talked about the film Reanimator, and we're going to be doing Horror Show streams from Thursdays throughout the month of June. But as I say, check her channel out and subscribe. She is criminally undersubbed, especially for the effort that she puts into her videos. So do check her out. With myself, I had a video out released last night, so check out the main channel again. Link is in the description. It is the brutal slaying of the Colombo family. Quite a grisly one. It was actually one that was recommended to me by one of my regular viewers. I haven't seen him pop up in the chat in the comment section yet, so I don't know if he's actually seen it, but I'm looking forward to getting his thoughts when that comes out. Amanda, go and check it out. It's there. It's right now. It's ready to view. And I'll be back here on this channel on Monday at 11 p.m. UK time, where we'll be doing episode 4, I believe. Yeah, episode 4. Is it episode 4? I've lost count of Batman the Telltale series. So yeah, definitely go and check it out. And if you're new
I might
here,
be able to join you for that, by the way.
oh, good stuff. Yeah, let me know. But yeah, if you're new here or if you're catching it on the replay and you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you don't and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the notifications when we go live. And also check out the main channel as well if you're into true crime content and you want something a little bit more serious. And on that front, again, really appreciate your support, guys. And all that's left to say now at this stage is until next time, take care
Good night.
and goodbye
You know.
for now.